Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we're cracking open a fantastic source that's basically a treasure map for your taste buds, the beer book. We're about to jump into the incredibly diverse and honestly, surprisingly dramatic world of beer. So let's get into it. Right from the get-go, the foreword by Sam Callagine, from Dogfish Head Brewery, he just sets the perfect tone. Look, this is not a book for beer snobs. It's not about memorizing a bunch of fancy terms. It's for us. It's for beer lovers. Anyone who just genuinely enjoys a good beer and wants to explore. And right there, that's our call to action. That's the mission. The whole point of this is to give you the courage to cheat on your go-to beer. It's about taking that little step outside your comfort zone because, trust me, the world of beer is way too big and way too exciting to just stick to one thing.
So, let's officially start this journey. Think about it. If you're that person who finds yourself ordering the same beer over and over again, we're about to show you the incredible flavor, the history, and the sheer variety that you might be missing out on.
And here's the absolute core of it all. There is no right or wrong answer here. Your palate is your own, and that's a beautiful thing. This whole exploration isn't about finding the world's best beer. It's about discovering more beers that you will personally fall in love with.
To really appreciate the insane amount of choice we have today, we kind of have to understand how close we came to losing it all. Seriously, the story of American beer is not just some boring history lesson. It's this dramatic tale of a near apocalypse and then a spectacular rebirth.
So picture this. Before Prohibition, the beer scene in America was thriving. We're talking over 1,500 breweries. Most towns had their own local spot, cranking out unique American styles that really reflected their communities. Diversity was just the norm.
And then, this happened. By 1978, after decades of huge national breweries buying everyone up, that number had crashed down to just 89. Just let that sink in. From over 1,500 to 89. It was the absolute rock bottom for American beer. The result was basically a beer monoculture. That rich, beautiful tapestry of local styles and flavors was almost completely gone. Instead, you had this endless sea of mass-produced light lager. The idea of choice was pretty much an illusion. We almost lost it all. But then, the Renaissance happened. And what a comeback! Just look at this number. From that low of 89, the number of breweries in America has exploded to over 2,500 today. It is truly one of the most incredible comeback stories in the food and drink world.
And you know what the best part of this whole story is? This revolution wasn't driven by some massive ad campaign from a big corporation. Nope, it was a grassroots movement. It was fueled by people, beer lovers just like you, who voted with their wallets for more flavor, more choice, and more diversity. And this whole dynamic isn't just an American thing. If you look at the global beer scene today, it's really defined by these two powerful forces, and sometimes they're even competing: deep, deep tradition and absolutely fearless innovation. So on one side of the industry, you have this profound respect for history, for science, for styles that have been perfected over centuries. And on the other side, you've got this vibrant, electric energy that is all about pushing boundaries and experimenting. And you know what? Both are making absolutely incredible beer.
And this contrast is just so clear when you look at these images. On one side, you've got the timeless beauty of those traditional European copper kettles, a symbol of a brewing heritage that goes back centuries. And on the other, a modern American craft brewery, a symbol of a whole new world of experimentation.
And man, this variety is global. Germany is a beer paradise, with brewers still following purity laws from the 1500s. Belgium offers this unrivaled spectrum, from funky, sour lambics to these powerful Trappist ales that are still brewed inside monastery walls. The Czech Republic, they gave us Pilsner, the original golden lager that became the most copied style in the world. And then you go to places like Japan, where brewers are innovating with local ingredients like yuzu fruit and even soybean paste. It's a true world tour of flavor.
So, who's behind all this amazing creativity? Well, let's talk about the brewers themselves, the artists, the scientists, the wizards, who are constantly challenging our very idea of what beer can be.
Modern brewers have this incredible dual vision. It's like they're part historian, digging up these ancient, forgotten recipes, and at the exact same time, they're part mad scientist, just following their own creative muse and inventing styles that have literally never existed before.
You want a perfect example of that American innovation? You have to look at Dogfish Head. Their motto is off-centered ales for off-centered people, and they are not kidding.
I mean, look at this list of ingredients they've used. Grapes, saffron, licorice. They have proven they will add pretty much anything to the kettle if it creates a compelling, delicious flavor.
But innovation can also be about being deeply connected to a place. Take the Alaskan Brewing Company's smoked porter. The malt they use is smoked with alderwood at a local fishery. You can literally taste the character of Alaska in that beer. It's just a fascinating concept.
And don't think for a second this creative spirit is just in the US. Over in Italy, a country famous for wine, you have brewers like Teomuso who are using wine and whiskey yeasts, aging their beers for years to create these sherry-like flavors. He calls them his raptures, and they are totally redefining what beer can be in a traditional wine culture.
Okay, so we've seen the history, the global variety, the incredible innovation. Now it's time to bring it all back to you. How do you actually start this adventure for yourself? This is maybe the most crucial point of all. A guide like The Beer Book is an amazing roadmap. It gives you the info, the context, the history, but it doesn't score the beers. And there's a very good reason for that. Because at the end of the day, you are the judge. Your palate is the only one that really matters.
And here's a super simple but really powerful way to begin. The book suggests this mindful approach. First, just drink with your eyes. Really look at the color. Is it pale gold, deep brown, ruby red? Then experience the aromas. Before you even take a sip, what do you smell? Hops, malt, fruit, spice? And finally, take that sip and just let all those amazing flavors unfold. So we'll end with this question. We've just seen that there's a whole world of tradition, innovation, and just boundless flavor out there waiting for you. The only thing left to do is go out and start exploring. So, which beer will you try first?